Welcome to Technically Speaking. This is Capital Area Technical Center's podcast of all things going on at our school here in Augusta, Maine. And today we're going to learn a little bit more about a couple programs in our school. And I'm not going to steal the thunder of our guests, but I want you to introduce yourself. And
My name is Laura Brown. I'm from Richmond, and this year I'm in the CNA program, and last year I was in the Culinary Arts program.
excellent. So you've been here 2 years, so it means you're a senior.
Yes.
Oh, very exciting times graduating in a few months.
Coming up.
It is fast and furious. Laura, because you've been here a couple years, how has this experience here at the Tech Center differed from a regular high school experience?
I'd say it's a different atmosphere because, unlike at, our sending schools, everyone here chose to be here. And everyone here, I think, is doing something that they like, love, or are passionate about. So, I think that it helps make a more positive environment.
That's a really good point. Yeah, it is. And the students, they choose and they get to choose their programs.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in classes with people that are interested in the
Mm-hmm.
same things that you're interested in.
And it makes it easier, too, because it's they want to be here.
Very good perspective. That's kind of why I like working here.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that you're willing to talk about your experience the past 2 years, because right now students are signing up at their high schools. So hopefully your perspective will be helpful for them if they're choosing if this is a good fit for their education or not. Yeah. So thank you. So we talked about, you're in classes with students that have your same interests, but what's it like being in classes with students from different schools?
It's definitely different at first because at first you're kind of all quiet with each other and you're just kind of but after a month you kind of break the ice and they end up being your friends, people that you text when you're stuck on your homework or something, and you realize they're just as normal people that would go to your school. They just don't go to the same school, but they end up being your friends.
So you have a whole new friend group.
Mm-hmm.
And how about, are you still in contact with the students that you went to culinary with?
Yeah, some of them, yes.
Yeah, a whole new friend you get to expand.
Yeah, it's as I said, it's those people, you get to know them throughout the entire year. You're with them every day for 2 hours.
How is that 2 hours seems like a long time when we tell people our classes are 2 hours. How does that feel?
It doesn't really feel like 2 hours because it's really broken up, and it's there's a lot of hands-on things too, so it really just breaks up. It never really feels like 2 hours ever.
Yeah,
at all.
That's what a lot of people say, but I wanted to hear what you had to say about it. What do you think a challenge has been coming to the Tech Center that maybe you didn't really know you were going to experience?
A challenge for me would have probably have been the grading system coming from Richmond, who has the 1 through 4 grading system, but the teachers are really good about it because they understand that it's different, and then they help you succeed by teaching you how to understand the grading system and how you can work with it.
So Richmond's a competency-based grading system, and here we have a traditional. So what are some of the differences between a competency-based and our traditional kind of grading?
It's kind of at my sending school, if you turn something in late, you can still get the same grade. But here, if you turn something in late, you won't get the same grade. And you can't go back and fix your grades either here, but you can at Richmond.
Oh yeah, so that must have been a big change.
Because that's not really something that I'm used to. And same with the Halldale kids, because they have the same thing, and the Monmouth kids actually. So but you really get used to it because it's I know both Chef and Miss B explained it, and they help you figure out how to do it.
Good. Which I can't wait to hear about this. I'm going to ask you what your future plans on, being that you took culinary for a year and CNA. What's next?
So I'm actually going to Thomas next year to get my master's in business administration.
Oh, excellent.
All over the place.
You know what? But I think you're going to have a background that's very unique going into business, having some knowledge of the culinary arts field and the CNA field, and being able to bring that to whatever business setting that you end up in.
Exactly, and the skills that I've learned in these classes is stuff that I can take with for the rest of my life. good knowledge to have.
Yes, because we all want to eat, and
Yep.
you can mind knowing about the human body is just is great. And I think that this is my personal opinion. Everyone should work in food service industry at some point in their life.
Oh yeah, it teaches you a lot.
Even like to have respect for the people that work in that field when you go out. Yeah,
it's important.
And I feel like it teaches you how to hustle, and
it really does. I loved it.
Great. Well, I think that someone is going to just look at your background, and you're just going to be an ideal fit for a unique situation, and it's going to certainly not close any doors. I think it's going to open doors for you. Well, thanks so much for coming down and spending a few minutes of your class time to talk and let people learn about our school and what goes on, and maybe what kind of student might be like at coming here and taking one of our programs. And hopefully if you like this episode, you'll subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss anything going on at our school here at Capital Area Technical Center in Augusta, Maine.